Okay. So the cough has made a return. As of the end of the stream yesterday, my cough has returned. I don't know where it came from. My cough is back. So if you hear me coughing throughout the stream, it's blame COVID. That's got me, a month ago? But yeah, at the very end of the stream yesterday, the cough just came back in full force. I could barely talk. It sucked. Smell and taste are still gone. Smell and taste are still gone. Game is new. Oh, sorry. Happy Monday. So this is Tortuga, A Pirate's Tale. Game is new. It's currently, I believe, only on Epic and consoles. And patch the driver since release to fix bugs. I don't know. I honestly don't know what they've been doing because I don't run Epic. Well, here's the thing: here's the big difference between Steam and Epic. As far as Steam lets you know when games are going to be patched. When you go to your library in the download section and stuff, you can see when games are scheduled to be downloaded, patched, that kind of stuff. And I forgot about this fight going on. And like I said, in Steam you can see what's been going on in the past somewhat, right? Because it tells you when it's done stuff related to games. Epic really doesn't do that. So, and because this game's on Epic, not Steam, I don't know if they've been patching this or not. I honestly don't. I'm hoping they are. We have different ships. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have different ships since Luku's was here last week. Anyway, so these guys are chasing us. Oh, I don't know why they're chasing us. We've got almost a 2-to-1 advantage on them. We do have a 2-to-1 advantage on them, roughly. Yeah, it's almost 2-to-1. So stupid pirates. But anyway, so what year? We're in year 1580. I don't know if that means anything or not. I don't know. As far as captains go, we're still sitting at 3 captains: Gimpy, Seamus, and Yop. Still looking for more. We got room for 2 more. That's a plus sign mean. We just have to go out and find them. And again, if you're not familiar with how this works, captains level up over time. Every time you pay your crew, after you're done paying them, you get to get experience processed and that kind of stuff. So if you level up, get more skill points or whatever. When you level up so many levels, you usually get more abilities. These abilities are usually used in combat. Some of them are passive, some of them are active. And then once you grab them, they have 5 levels to them, in which you use extra skill points for. And then over on the right-hand side there, you can sort of see, like, Boarding Frenzy. There's 5 levels to it. And ours is maxed out, along with Beloved Ship, and that's it for Gimpy, Seamus, that. So anyway, Gimpy gets to pick, I get to pick his abilities. Our captains, they get their abilities automatically, but we do get to affect how they level up once you have them. So, in this case, challenge is his oldest skill. We haven't put any points into that, but all these other skills that we picked up, we've been putting points into. Why? Challenge. This is a combat-related one. Challenge enemies cause 20% less damage. Probably should get that, but, not a big deal. And then Yop, he's the same thing. You can say he's not taking the same stuff. He's got different skills, so different personalities, so it's not too bad. So there's our captains. And then the actual fleet. It's just the beginning. Oh, I don't think it's the very beginning. But this is our current fleet of military ships, or ships that fight in combat. We actually do have more ships. The way it works is, for every captain ship you can have 3 non-captain ships. So in this case, we're trying to make those ships merchant ships, like the flutes here, or flights, however it's pronounced. So we've been trying to fill those in, especially the trader ones, because they carry more stuff than the regular flight or flute. And then you can see the little portrait next to the ships, and that means they have a captain. So again, then we have a ship of the line in there that I think we need to repair. Yeah, I think this is not a ship of the line we should repair. Or no, actually we're going to sell it, I think. Do we want to sell it? I think we do want to sell it. And then we have a brig that we need to sell. Queen Anne, I still don't know what I'm going to do with. Then we have an extra frigate. military frigate. So these are all the ships are currently... Oh, another ship of the line. So again, these are all the ships that we're carting around in our fleet. Now, as far as combat ships go, Gimpy is currently in a Karak, which is nice little and our camera type. It's a DPS. It's a damage dealing ship, as you can see over here in the center here. It's got 5 spots for cannons. Each cannon has see that the one on the bow's got 8 cannons. That's a long 9. Yeah, long 9 for range attack stuff. And then on the broadsides, we have 24 pounders on each side, 10 cannons each, to go along with carronades, 10 cannons each as well. Carronades are really good up close, and we picked the 24 pounders simply because they have a little bit better range and they're a little bit more accurate closer or up close. Unfortunately, the carronade is not very accurate up close. You can tell by the little bars right here. So you hit probability 30% as opposed to 50. So 24 pounders, not too bad, but you can see the carronades hit a little bit harder. Carrack is a much older design, but it works. And I'll tell you why we're not taking the other stuff. You don't even have 3 real masts. It doesn't matter who close. Anyway, so that's the Carrack. This is a Gimpy ship, a flagship. Then we have a pirate galleon. Why a pirate galleon? They only have the 2 cannons, 2 sets of cannons. The armor plating is at 112. The Carrack's sitting at 141 per side. And there's 4 sides for the armor: front, back, left, or port and starboard. So that one's at 112. Boarding strength. Boarding strength in this ship is a little bit stronger. 30 for the Carrack and 30 or 28 for the ship of the line. So I think we're going to be replacing this galleon, in all honesty, because you can see the points. This one's only 800 points as opposed to the 15s. So we're probably going to be putting either a ship of the line here or what else are we doing? This is maybe a frigate. We'll see. I think the frigates don't go that high. Maybe another ship of the line. We'll see. Anyway, so that's the galleon, but it's got the cool sails. Okay, and then we have, these are the ship of the lines. So what's the difference between a ship of the line and a Carrack? Mainly ship of the lines don't hit as hard. They don't have as many cannons, only 9 per side.
Hello everyone.
Which seems a little off.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube, where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. You are welcome. Thanks. Now, please stop talking to me.
Okay, so...
It is kind of creepy.
So the ship of the line. So this is an interesting discussion, okay? So, ship of the line shouldn't have way more cannons than this? Yes, but you can upgrade it. There's an upgrade that you can add more cannons. This is basically an unmodified ship of the line. That's why it only has 1 set of cannons. As I understand, you can usually add at least another set of cannons, if not 3. Not positive about 3, but I know people have said you can add another set. Just have to find where the upgrades are done. That's the trick. Also, ship of the lines are more bulky. Armor plating is better than the Carrack at 155. Just a little bit better. And then, of course, the hull point's 80 on the Carrack, 308 for the ship of the lines. So, ship of the lines are more tanky. just put it that way. There's more tanky. Boarding isn't quite as good for whatever reason. Not sure why, but it's a couple points lower. So again, yeah, ship of the line, you can make additions to this. This is just like standard, not really expensive stuff. Now, we haven't looked at the other one yet. Then we picked up 2 more. Yeah, so that one's at 1. And this one's at 1 too. Also keep in mind that there are different types of ships here, because you can see there's a frigate here and a military frigate here. What's the difference? Usually a little bit of upgrade. There's little points here and there. You can see the point cost between the two isn't that much. This one we actually modified. This was Gimpy's ship for a little while with carronade, sabers, and this extra fireboat and crow's nest stuff. So those are little upgrades we did to this one. Queen Anne. Queen Anne's nothing special as far as I can tell. I don't know if it's the same thing. It's not as good as Ship of the Line. We're not sure if this is supposed to be like a historical ship. And they should be bigger guns? Define bigger. So this one only has the long 9s on it. So again, this is this is just the way they are. I don't see, this one's got carronades on it. And we haven't touched, have we touched this one? Maybe not. See, so they have different stuff on them. I know they should have, well, are they more powerful? Are they? Anyway, so you can debate whether they should be this way or that way. Don't talk to me, talk to the devs. They're the ones making the decisions, not me. So anyway, that's our fleet currently. This is our hold. If you see a little green check mark next to it, that means your crew will get a morale bonus from having that in your hold. And what that means, see the blue bar at the top right of the screen, that's how happy your crew is. So we're doing pretty well there. And then you look in the middle here. The first line, this is how much morale we're basically producing per day, and that's how much we're losing per day. So we need, and why are we losing morale? Because we haven't paid our crew in a little while, and they might be missing a few things that they want. In this case, again, we have the green check marks, which affects, morale, and when it's got the little head next to it, you can see over on the right hand side too. Basically, that's stuff they really want, and they use up more of it. But it makes them happier that they have it. So there's a trade-off. Again, we're a little low on grain. Fruits, that's no big deal. Salt and meat. So we're going to basically lose these bonuses here in like 2 days. Because they're going to go through what the grog's going to be gone within a day. See, and the reason we're going through it so fast is because we have so many ships. So that's the thing. So bigger ships allow for heavier guns. You would think so. But it's funny, you can put the bigger guns on the smaller ships too. Because we can see that really easily, right? Because, so the Carrack's got 24 pounders and the carronades, 24 pounders on these guys, the flutes, 12 pounders. See, they come in different sizes and shapes, 18s, 12s. We haven't touched those. Those are the ones that's the way they came. So they have different builds for them. The brig. This is a smaller one. But you can put the bigger ship guns on these brigs. There's no reason why you can't. But you can. So in this game, just because your ship is bigger doesn't necessarily mean it has the biggest guns. See, there's a 42 pounder there. Again, stuff. Okay. Okay, all that stuff. Save just in case. We've got these pirates coming up because they want to fight us. Oh, I guess we should look at the map real quick, too. They turn over and sink. They don't do that here. So this is the map of the Caribbean. Basically, if you see the little house symbols, that means we've found those cities that are there. We started off up here around New Orleans, owned by the French, of course, or controlled by the French. Little houses things, those are, faction or country related cities. So you have French or blue, the yellow or yellow orange, whatever color you want to call that, are the Spanish. Green are the Netherlands or Dutch, and then the red are the English. As you can see, we don't see a lot of English because we haven't been to that part of the Caribbean yet. And then you see the little black skull and cross sabers. Those are pirate bases that we know of. And then the white ones, these are our bases. And yes, you can upgrade them so you can repair your ships and store stuff and whatever. I think was it this one or this one? I can't even remember which one I wish I could tell which ones I had stuff in. Because I actually stashed a bunch of ships in one of these too. I don't remember which one it was. Why French presidents have English names? I don't know. Why do French settlements have Spanish names? That's the real question. Why do French settlements have Spanish names? Veracruz and Villahermosa are not French words. Those are Spanish. Gee, I wonder if the French took them from the Spanish at some point. Maybe. Port St. Joe, that's very Spanish and very French for sure. Nassau, Grand Bahama, Baracoa. Puerto Padre, that's very Dutch. That's a very Dutch name. Tortuga is an incredibly English name, by the way. Port Royal, that's definitely Spanish. We have a Filipinas, yes, that's definitely Spanish too. Or no, that's very Dutch. That's a very, very Dutch name. So yeah, oh, Florida Keys, that is the most French name out there for sure. Hey Jeff, welcome back. Okay, anyway, so that's where we can see the different colonies and where pirate bases are and that kind of fun stuff. And then there's harbor masters. These are where you go to get your upgrades for the most part. So guns over there in Villahermosa or Port Royal that do the cannon upgrades as well. Trinidad. Anyway, where's the Tortuga? Oh, Tortuga is a Spanish colony. Anyway, so harbor masters, they have different upgrades. So Tampa's got a ship chandler. I'm not exactly sure what that stuff is. Sails up in New Orleans. Pirate dealer over in Corpus Christi. Carpenter over in Tampico. Guns again in Villahermosa. Sailmakers over here in Seville. That kind of stuff. So, again, and again, I don't know where, we haven't seen all the upgrades yet. So anyway, that's the harbor masters, and then pirate hideouts. So there we go. So now you can see where all the pirates hideouts are, at least where we think they are, and the areas that they patrol. Oh, look, they actually mark our flags. Look how special we are. We're the most dominant pirate thing around, it looks like. Go us. Okay, let's get back to stuff. Okay, so these pirates, it looks like they're chasing us. I think they want to fight.
They want to know what's what?
Okay, so they have a frigate and a Queen Anne. Queen Anne is the bigger ship, and the smallest ship we have is a galleon. So they're in a little bit of trouble. They should not have started this fight. But we're going to do this, and we're going to see how much stuff we can get.
Wake up! There's work to do!
Okay, so combat is in turn-based mode. Or combat is turn-based. It's not turn-based mode, it's just turn-based. And hex-based, of course. Little bars and stuff over the ships. The yellow is your armor. Front, starboard, port, and aft. The little bars down here, this is your hull. And the white hexagons show where you can move. The little wind things mean the wind is affecting your movement there. In this case, is it good or bad? The wind is currently blowing from... oh shit, I don't know. Kind of hard to tell. I'm going to guess the wind is blowing from left to right. So if we go this way, we get a little boost from the wind. So in the case of the field, is only accessible because of the wind's direction. So again, so it's coming from our left, go to the right, so we move a little bit farther. Okay, that, and the little, the skulls mean if you stop here, you have a chance of collision, either with land or another ship. In this case, it would be land. And then the hexes with that are white, that shows your current shooting areas, how accurate your guns would be if you shot into those hexes farther away. Depends again on what those guns are. So Shall we turn around? So we can turn around here, or we can go around this way. Let's do that. So this is Seamus in the galleon. And then this guy, so he can turn around this way. I don't think we want him to do that. I don't want to get too far out there, otherwise they shoot us. So you can actually see what their potential movement is. So he's a farther moving one. So we'll just move here for now. Let him come to us. And then Gimpy and the Karak. Go all the way around over here, or just come up this way and then, yeah, we'll do that. This might work in my favor, but probably not. See how aggressive he is? He just shot me. 94 damage.
Finally! I almost fell asleep.
19 damage there. There we go. And then as you can see where you can see where you're potentially gonna hit them. When you see we're going to potentially do 43 to 70%, or 43 to 77 points of damage on his aft section of the armor. If you look just above where the ship is, that little glowing yellow spot, that's where we're going to hit him. Now, how long it took me to realize that? Probably about 3 hours playing the game, or until somebody pointed it out to me about 3 hours in. Because it's not covered in the tutorial. The tutorial in this game needs it needs work. It's missing some key information, specifically that kind of stuff. In this case, we are going to, let's see, we can get to turn. There we go. Do we want to move that far, though? I think we'll just stay here. We got fairly high accuracy here. It's just we're shooting him in the back. I was kind of hoping to hit him in the sides, but this will be fine. Okay. And then once you've decided where you're going to move, you get the shooting mode, and you can either fire off with the regular shot of iron balls, which will go through the armor, or you can go grape shot, which will, if this section of the ship you're hitting has no armor, it will hit the crew. It'll damage the crew. However, if they got 1 point of armor still, grape shot is worthless. As long as they have armor, grape shot is worthless. So make sure wherever you're shooting when you're using grape shot has no armor. And there's chain shot. This aims at the sails to basically, once sails are completely 100% damaged, the ship can only move 1 hex per turn. So that's a good way of shutting things down. And then he's got a special ability that makes his chain shot do double damage. So that's what we're going to do to this guy. Or should we just shoot? No, we'll shut him down. Just for fun. And you have to execute the shot instead of firing the shot. And his ship, and because of that ability and the accuracy at that range, he just basically destroyed his sails. Poor little pirate ship's got nothing but holes in his cloth. So there we go. And unfortunately, the pirate sails, the black sails, are the only ones that show damage to the sails for whatever reason. These tan or brownish color sails do not show damage. So hopefully that's something they're working on. It's not a big deal because all you have to do is just cover over and you can see what the damage is, but, you know. Okay, new guy. Oh, that's right, you have carronades. So it's us. This guy needs to die. Oh, look at him with his 4 carronades. That's why he did so much damage. Dun, dun. Question is... Too close, too close. Oh, there we go. Okay, so from here, we're going to hit his starboard side. For a fair amount of damage there. They should work on it. Yes, they should. I do not disagree. Okay, just regular shot into his side. 71, so up there you can see his armor is mostly gone. And then Gimpy. So what Gimpy can do, more than likely, is board this guy right now if we really want to, yeah. Gimpy's ability, he's got a special ability, boarding strength, which increases his boarding attempts by 50%. So in this case, it would be 100% to board. Question is, do we want to? He's got 160 crew. And how much crew do we have? Our crew is at 81. So that's our boarding crew. It's not our entire crew. Our entire crew is 123. But we have 81 for crew for boarding. Well, he has 160 for defense. I'm not even sure how that works. So anyway, so Gimpy's going to... Can you get over there? Oh, look at that. So Gimpy can make a nice little swing there, and his left armor's almost gone too. So we really want to do a lot of damage to this guy if we can. Armor's almost gone, so this is going to be a fair amount of damage, I think.
They didn't want it any other way.
Okay, so he sunk it. I didn't really want to sink that, but that's okay. Hey, Mozart, welcome back. Head of the East Empire Trading Company. Yes, we are definitely not pirates. We're legitimate. Jay Spicer, welcome to the stream. And hello. Did not mean to sink that. I really didn't. I probably should have calmed that down. Anyway, he put... we probably should have just hit him with the carronades instead of the 24s or whatever those are supposed to be. Which probably should have turned those off. Yeah, I don't think the tutorial in this game does need work. It's a little skimpy. Crash, the ship is too fast to avoid collision. What? What does that mean? So this one we haven't shot at yet. Oh no, we took out his sails. Dun, dun. Someone bonked? I don't think so. I don't think anybody bonked. Shouldn't, I don't know. Maybe that's right there. I don't know. Anyway, this guy. We could try stripping his right side. Let's try. Yes, the combat needs a history log. It also, I would like to see when you're moving. Kind of doesn't work now, but I'd like to be able to control the ship's movement better than it is, because it's not really...
I'll deduct the time from your pay.
So you can just move here, and you can't... I'd like to be able to say, oh, move into this hex right here, and just make a one-facing turn to the left, right? Or to the right. I'd like to be able to do that. You know, and that's not a thing right now. I wish it was. I wish that was a thing. Because there's so many times where like, oh, if I could just turn one more, and you can't control it because it's, you know, it's all based off of, you know, where you're going to end up, and there's no way to control it. I wish there was. Sounds like it matters. It does matter. It matters a lot. Again, not game breaking. It's just a feature I'd like to have. It's not game breaking. Oh, can be turn around completely. Long range for the broadside on the right, which is all ready to go. See, like here, it's like I don't want him to point his nose at the ship. I want him to keep going in this direction. But it's because you make a turn, that's what it does. But anyway. Okay, and because these guys have basically the same long range, we're going to fire both of them from the right side. Sorry, starboard side. And He can't move. He's already got full damage on his sails, so no big deal there. There's a little bit of armor left. So you can only move one.
Frontmen! We have to see what we're shooting at!
And yes, you can fire both broadsides at the same time if your cannons, of course, are ready to go. And your cannons do have a loading time, depending on how much crew you have, captain skills, that kind of stuff. Let's see. He's the one we're looking at, so his left side and his rear are kind of opening up. Just like that. Why it's called starboard? I have no idea. Starboard is a funny way of saying right. Port is left. Starboard is right. How do you remember that? Port and left are the same amount of letters. Port is 4 letters, left is 4 letters. It's a coincidence. And of course it's also 4 letters in French too. That's the funny part. But starboard. I don't know where starboard comes from. I have a feeling it has something to do with a star and a board. So he's got no more armor left on his backside. I should have become a sailor. Why? Because I know sailor stuff? It's a neat mnemonic device. What? Left and port are the same amount of letters? So that's always the way I've remembered it. It's the only way I can remember it. So the ship can't make that turn to be effective. Oh, it can't go there. You go here. Let's come back this way. Not that's just sailor stuff. A single sailor thing is good enough.
Full speed ahead!
Well, here's another random sailor thing. When you're out on the water and you see buoys and stuff, they have lights on them. They have like red and green lights. And the lights are supposed to indicate which direction you're supposed to be passing the buoy on. Which side you're supposed to pass it on. The red or the... Is it green? I think they mean something, but I don't remember what they mean. Random fact Gimpy doesn't really understand. Okay, we can't board this guy if we want. Probably should, so we don't get out of here completely without money. 48% chance to board at max, so we are going to boost our little ability, boarding ability, and then we're going to board them and go 98% chance to board and go. Your favorite buoy is David Bowie. Nah, wrong spelling. Okay, so a boom is all that announces the approaching cannonballs. The intertwined ships are hit. The cannonballs pay no mind to friend or foe. So 45% chance to that one and 90% chance to this one. So these numbers, if you look at the blue and red bar, this 45% chance of success is, if we're successful, a good chance of, pretty much almost taking the ship. And the penalty is not too bad. Some stuff. 90%. Look how harsh that is if you're not successful. The 90% thing is way out of balance, I think. We ran into a problem last week. I failed so many 90 plus chances on boarding, it got ridiculous. So many were failed on the last week. So what am I going to do? Do it again. 90% chance of failure. That's what it should be. Anyway, you look for cover and watch as the raining fire and splinters ravage the decks. So basically, you're trying to do is get this number to 0. And these numbers is how much crew. We have 77 crew. There's 74. Morale's 110%. There's the 44.
I can hardly wait.
So we could use the other ships to board. if they've got a respectable chance of doing it. 48% chance to board. Let's do that. And that failed. And the reason why would you want to do that in the first place is because when you get other ships to assist in the boarding process, you get bonuses while from the main ship, the first ship that boards. So in this case, not a big deal. Now what we could do, we could shoot this guy in the butt with some grape shot. To reduce his crew, because he's currently sitting at 74. And this won't do any hull damage to the ship. And if there is any friendly fire, we don't have to worry about it because all our allies here have armor, and grape shot bounces off armor. And we killed 6 crew. Well, that was kind of piddly. That wasn't worth the explanation. So this is where they really smell the fish in the surrender. We don't have any smelly fish. We have salted fish, I think, but I don't think we have smelly fish. Okay, so 90% chance to see. Now this is more appropriate. The loss at 90%. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. That was the 45% loss. 60%. A little bit better. Okay, so cannon shots can be heard in the distance shortly after cannonballs hit the decks on both ships. Splinters are everywhere. Cannonballs have opened up an unexpected routes. Sure, we'll go that one. 60% chance of failure.
I knew it after all. You're a straight shooter.
Or we win.
And that calls itself a seaman nowadays?
Okay, now we get to look at the loot that they were carrying that is now ours. So we got some hemp, some tobacco, a lot of coffee, some cacao, no grog, you bastard pirates, 23 gunpowder, and that's that. And then we get to take our ship if we want, which is the frigate. We don't have room for a frigate. Don't we have a brig in here? Frigates are better than 525 to 350. So we don't want the brig. We basically need to sell these ships that we're carrying around.
Ah, what a splendid nutshell we've bagged again.
Good old days of iron men and wooden ships. Sure. Sure. Where are we? I don't even remember where we're supposed to be going. Mission... Oh, we're supposed to be beating up on French convoys. We're not near a town anywhere. How'd that happen? We're way up here. Crooked Island? Let's go to Crooked Island to the southeast. Those aren't French, those are Dutch. In case everybody's thinking that's not French. I don't think we're supposed to be beating up on the Dutch
Gimpy,
either.
have you hydrated lately?
Just did.
If not, you really should.
That looks like a town over there. Hang a left. Game needs high tide so you can sail into one of those tiny lakes. Why would you want to do that? Other than get stuck so they can come kick your ass. All those pirates running around somewhere. Oh look, pirate causing trouble maybe.
You'll find me at the local marketplace.
Oh yeah, we're delivering somebody here.
Did they pay as much as they promised?
83 grand. We're up over $1 million now. We should probably pay our crew. After we sell some stuff. Left that one. Keep the flights. Boots, whatever. This frigate is not ours. And so, when you go to sell a ship, you want to make sure you strip them of all their upgrades first. So in this case, we're going to get rid of the frame. And the hull upgrades. Can you sell the... Oh, you can sell the... I didn't realize you could sell the cannons. Oops. I've been losing a lot of money. Okay, so sell that, and then you sell the ship itself. That. Okay, so that was that one. Regular flutes, ship of the line, pirate galleon. Yeah, we're replacing this with another ship of the line, I think. French, Dutch, all the same colored flags in the end. Meh. Can they attack a ship with ground troops? No, but a ship can attack a town. You can plunder villages or cities. Let's... Regular flute. I'm going to sell this one. Oh, Miss Skimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Ship of the line, best ship ever? I don't think so, but you can stop thinking. What? No. Okay. Okay. Pause. So we're going to sell this flute, whatever. Sell that, sell the guns. Again, I didn't realize you had to sell the guns. Missed out a little bit of money. It's all about how pounds you can lump return of cannonballs. That's a thing, yes. Ever in terms of historical haymaking days. Okay, so what's our sailmaker doing? Sailmaker. So sails can move with damage reduced by 1%. More sails for maximum speed increased by 1. A rudder. That really hasn't been a problem. We'll put it in there for now. And then a lookout. A ship equipped with a lookout has excellent view across the sea. Friendly ships in 3 fields around the ship with the lookout have the reductions due to cover and blocking ships. So, basically shoot better.
Good work. Now we can hunt even bigger fish.
Okay, this is his ship, so we'll add the same stuff. The other ship of the line will upgrade too. And then we'll... Oh, we have to fix all our ships too. Oh, it's already got a red line. I basically put red on all our ships that we keep. Oh, this one we're going to sell, aren't we? Trader flute. Basically keep the trader flutes and sell the regular ones. So you... More money. Like oil-fried potatoes with nice mustard mayonnaise sauce with a side of something healthy. Okay, Jeff, you do understand that I still don't have my sense of taste and smell back, so it really doesn't matter. Forgot to check the paint jobs on these. Okay, repair all our ships. That wasn't very much. Okay. Actually, that pirate galleon we want to get rid of, don't I? It's too small. It's too small. So this one. Sell all the upgrades. Sell cannons. And go. 167,000 for it. And now our little captain there doesn't have a ship anymore. So him, assign, where's the other ship of the line? There you are. So that thing actually has nets, crow's nest. I put that on there, didn't I? I think. Now I've got the one or the carronades, so not a big deal. I wish we could name the other ships, because Veronica is any ship we command is the Veronica, because that's our flagship name. So any ship we command, his name is Veronica. So for some reason, this ship of the line doesn't have as many points as this one. Oh, it's because of the upgrades. See, this one has the hull tier 1s and the frame 1. This one has 3 and 2 for those guys, so that's why it's got the higher point value. Okay, that works. And the hold. And missions. Oh, what are we... So we go to the tavern. Tavern is, if you buy a round of drinks, you get to hire crew here. We need 165 crew to replace, so
we'll
yes,
get
please.
them to give up that accent yet. But besides that, they're fairly fit recruits, I'd say. Okay,
and then these are all the different missions you can take that are available to you, like hitchhiking. This is always a good one. Or towards you. I require a ship. Can you take me to Isabella? I pay well. Sure. You get there someday. Sabotage for love. We don't care about those things. Dividing the booty. So, this is where you go to pay the fleet, or pay the crew. So, divide the plunder. We have... No, we captured 16 out of 7 ships. We hired enough seamen there, and complete mission. So what we're looking at here, this is the contract we had with our crew. And if you fulfill all this stuff, there's a bonus, right? They don't want as much money in return because you're doing what you say you're going to do. And so this is how much money we're going to give them up here at the top. And down at the bottom, watch the little thumbs up or thumbs down. Basically, you want to get a thumbs up. How much money is that going to cost us? I'm going to go with probably a minimum of 50% of our money. Oh, wow. Not even. So, we only have to pay him a little under 600,000 for the whole crew. We got off well there, I think. Oh, because we have bonus. That's right. When you go over what you said you're going to do, there's bonus to that. So in this case, captured ships, you captured 16 of 7. 16, and we promised 7. So that's why we're getting off so cheaply here. Because normally when we move this thing, it's got to be at least half of it. Half the money. So, not bad. Hey, Hobo, welcome back. Happy Monday. Okay, and then after we do this, now we get our experience for our captains. That's telling us from quests, sea battles, boarding ships, and from approval of our crew. So that, then we're leveling up, picking up skill points, keep you leveled up again, getting another ability. And our captains are leveling up too, as you can see. So, Gimpy, what ability should you get next? I have no idea.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will make him feel better about himself. That's it. Thanks.
Yep, thank you, and please do what Veronica says. Anyway, right-hand side there, we just turned on the dog cam because Hobo reminded me that Mrs. Gimpy is braving the possibility of a light sprinkle to go do some shopping. Yes, our front door is wide open. And again, if you don't know, that's Mickey and Rocket, our dogs. Mickey's the brown and white one on the left, and Rocket the black and white one on the right. And yes, we do literally have a mat in our living room that says, wipe your paws. Do the dogs read? Mrs. Gimpy's back already? She must have forgot something. Why is she back already? She's not coming in here, so that's a good sign. But anyway, dog cam is going to be up here for a little bit. Okay, so what ability should Gimpy get? The bottom of the list here, these are basically ship related. stuff. Like in this case, where is it? Hard bark. We haven't seen any of those yet. Ship with lot. So if we take this ability, Gimpy does a passive effect of gain and loss of reputation are increased by 10%. Not sure that's a good thing. Favorite ship is a ship of the line. The captain feels more at ease when his favorite ship, and as a result, increases maximum morale by 20 when he's in a ship of the line. If we do that, he currently is in. Okay, we haven't seen caravels yet, I don't think. But if he's in a Karak, for 10%, goods are cheaper to purchase at the market. The captain feels most in the Karak, as a result, increases maximum morale by 20. So I could take that, because I kind of like the Karak for him. How many more? Oh, he's got more abilities to go. We don't have to get that right now. We can always get something else up here. So, Wave Rider, move faster. Caribbean Drift, you can turn around quick with an ability to turn around real quick. Water Spout. All wind modifiers are doubled. Bloodthirsty. Ramming. The target is boarded. The ram ship sustains an additional 2 to 44 damage. Stuff. Nice boots. Got snow? No. No. Mrs. Gimpy is very much into her shoes and stuff. I tell her, I go, why do you need shoes like that? She goes, it's cold outside. And I look at her funny. I go, we live in Southern California. It's not cold. She goes, yes, it is. And I go, no, it's not. She goes, yes, it is. It's cold. So. And Hobo's near Toronto. I'm not near Toronto. Nowhere close. Okay, trap setting, Overwatch. Oh, there is an Overwatch. Choose port or starboard. The first opponent that comes into range 2 is shot at. Improvising talent. Allies in range 2. Oh, that's right. This is the heal. Healing your... Is that... Oh, can be patched up for the time being. That's a challenge that gets you attack. Precise instructions. Increases hit probability of allies in range of 1. Heads down. Ship sustains 25% less damage due to bombardment as long as its effect lasts. It lasts for 1 round. Although it can be turned on for longer, right? Duration increased by 1 if you skill it out to 4. You can take less damage as you go. Deceptions. Ammo. Opponents hit by the salvo sustain the status marked. They don't explain what that really is, other than to make them more likely to get hit. Huge chain shot, lead storm, fires a salvo grape shot that causes disabled or doubled crew damage. Yellow knife. Which yellow knife? Or are you talking about syrup? Because I don't see anything named yellow knife. Armor piercer fires a salvo of normal ammo that ignores armor. You don't want to do that. Lucky shot. Taking cover. Ship sustains 10% reduced crew damage. Good preparation. Ship sustains 10% reduced movement damage. Melee. Shooting at range 1 to 2 is approved. Hit probability is increased by 10%. It's not a bad thing to do. Shooting at range Maniac. The more damage the ship is sustained. Firefighter. Model presence. Morale of allies in range 2 is increased by 0.1. Smart mount. Bonus in range 2 sustained. Minus 10% chance to hit. Measure Seeker. A trip ashore on shore leave adds a morale bonus increase of 5%. Favorite ship is the War Galleon. Oh, we haven't seen a War Galleon yet either. Let's do melee. Range 2, better chance to hit. Let's do that. And then he's got 4 extra points to use, so let's see. Veteran crew. Level 4 crew members, 15% more for reloading. The minimum crew is lowered by 30%. Let's do that. 2 more points. Powder monkeys. Bonus damage is increased to 15%. 2 cannons per battery are loaded automatically. Yes, please. There we go. So Gimpy's done there. Seamus, welcome to level 19. So he's got 4 points to play around with. Maniac. Increased damage for every 2% missing. Sure. Damage is increased by 2% for every 1% missing. Yeah, Maniac. And then challenge. Get this up there, I guess. So he's good. And then Yop. Yellowknife is the capital, largest community, and only city in the Northwest Territory. Oh. City in BFE Canada. Okay, so Master Firefighter, Lucky Shot. He's got 6 points to play around with. Trick Shot Marksman. What's this do? Increases hit probability 10% from range 6 to 7. So he probably is increased by 20. Increases damage by 2% for each field between marksman and target. Mortar causes on... Oh, if he has a mortar, he can cause on fire. Increase the duration of on fire by 1. On fire can leap to neighboring ships. That's a very useful thing, maybe. If you're not trying to capture ships and just watch them burn. Lucky Shot, or... Let's do Trick Shot Marksman. Get there. Then 2 more points here. All set. Okay, so... These guys are leveled up. Now we go to our crew contract. So here we go through and pick what we're basically promising the crew that we're going to get or do for the next pay period. And if you're successful, you can see the bonuses to the morale, that kind of stuff. And if you're unsuccessful, you know, it goes the other way. So sink 34 ships. We don't like sinking ships. Lose favor with England? Maybe. Win sea battles. How many do I have to win? 29. 29 we have to do. Complete missions. 4, we can do that one. A new captain? We don't even know where a new captain is yet. It looks different in the camera shot. Do the dogs get a haircut or something? No, they learned how to wipe their paws, Jeff. They learned how to wipe their paws. And again, we're watching the bottom bar down here. So we want to, once we want the green thumb, right? Accumulate booty, how much? 300,000 ducats in booty are accumulated during the next raiding expedition. We don't do raids. Oh, what's... Capture ships 14. We do that though. I think we did 14 in this last one, so we can do that. Okay, so 62% chance of them being happy. 62% chance of them re-electing us. So, go. Okay, cast off. Make it rain. I just got an achievement, making it rain. Something about XP. Okay, so governor. So again, the Dutch Buccaneers. So convoys. So do what you do best. Attack a few convoys from Spain. If you attack at least 5 convoys, I'll pay a reward. Sure, there's no time limit on that. Bounty. Dipped over the back of his chair. These cursed seagulls come inside. Okay, so convoy between Andros and Santiago. Southern send blah blah blah. Good. Yeah, you can see. Okay, so there's that stuff to play around with. many ships do we have? So is that 5, 6? So 6 on this screen. So 11 total. And we can have 12? No, that's not right. Yeah, 12. So it means we have to sell some stuff. I think we're going to sell these frigates. We're not using them. The flights are carrying cargo for us, so I'm going to sell these frigates. How come the frigates aren't coming up? Oh, because they're in dry dock. So we don't have all these ships with us. Oh, shit. I forgot. So located in the dry dock. These are the ones over in one of our bases. So. What is that? What was that? Oh, Meerkat. Welcome back, Meerkat. It's like, for some reason it was slow to come up in chat, so I didn't see where it was at, and I missed it on the announcement. Just a second. Take care of something real quick, I think. Okay, so we have lots of space to capture ships. So that's what I was actually looking for, because we have ships in dry dock, so we're all good. Okay, let's go kill stuff. Or do stuff. Sorry, not kill stuff, we're doing stuff. Okay, loot convoys. But whose? Except for the Netherlands. Information procurement. Andros and Cat Island are supposed to be a thing here. I'm not sure where we are there. Bounty, this is for convoy between Port-au-Prince and Isabella. Still have to do 5 ships for France. 5 ships from Spain. Andros and Santiago. I think we're going to Santiago. Just a guess. Pretty sure we're going to Santiago. Where is it though? It's right there. Good thing we picked that one. It's not too far away. Okay, heading south. Why are the guys parked over here? And what are they doing? Why is the ship white? Oh, you're hoping to see what you do with it? Yeah, and that kind of stuff, she doesn't recognize that as a word. So she, spells it out like she did. Now this is another pirate base over here.
Something's missing.
Oh, shit.
Something that accounts for equilibrium in the hold.
Yeah, I kind of forgot to get supplies. Shit. Got distracted doing everything else and forgot to buy supplies. There's a town over there. Krakoa, and that might be a reef that we run into. Tortuga. Owned by the English. Oh look, pirate. Big pirate fleet.
I think the men truly need this shore leave.
Do they?
We'll get them to give up that accent yet.
More
But
crew.
besides that, they're fairly fit recruits, I'd
No,
say.
that's an experience or escort. I don't want to do an escort. Okay. Market. Didn't have any burn on your end? You didn't? Yes, we're sure about that. You guys didn't hear Vern. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how. For some reason, the Veronica audio doesn't. It only comes through the desktop, and I have that muted, so you don't hear all the other stuff. I need to figure out exactly where that's coming from, so I can feed it to the stream. It's a work in progress. Any mods? I'm not using any mods, no. Game? No, I just started playing the game last week. I haven't even finished it yet. Anyway, we need grain. We need lots of grain, I think. We're kind of... No, we're not as rich as I thought it was. Buy all that. We don't need. This is bread. They actually want bread, huh? Sauerkraut. Yeah, getting Veronica to show up for you guys is a work in progress. Well, actually, there's two Veronicas. There's a Veronica you hear when I'm going to say this. Meerkat needs to know. Hey, Veronica, who's your favorite pet?
Not Scout. She walks around here like she owns the place, and we all know I own this place.
I need to change that.
Hashtag not my cat.
Hashtag our cat doesn't live here anymore. I need to fix that. I need to fix that. Totally forgot about that. Update Scout favorite pet. She is no longer eligible for that that command anymore. She doesn't live in our complex anymore. She moved last month. Thank God. Saving us money. I know. I need to inform Veronica. Apparently, she didn't get the message. No, she doesn't, Jeff. She never listens to me. Anyway, more stuff. Let's see. Sugar. We got sugar. We're fine. We can always use more rum. Don't care about the cod liver. Although we do need that for something on one of our bases. We need to start buying this stuff so we can upgrade our bases stuff. Tobacco pipe. I don't think we need 72 of these. I don't think we need any of those. Crew doesn't care about that. Right? Or do they? Shit, I don't remember. Probably shouldn't sell all of it. She's slacking? She's busy. Cat fur gloves? Earmuffs? No. No, for those who don't know the story behind Scout. Scout was a cat that lived here in our complex. We live in a condo complex. And Scout was one of the cats that lived here. And she roamed around freely. And she adopted Mrs. Gippy approximately 5 years ago now, apparently. And so she was a regular thing here.
It's that time again. Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
You'll see her when I do breaks and stuff like that. She'll show up in pictures and videos and that kind of thing. And but the family she actually owns her moved at the end of December, and so she no longer is here. But she's been a part of the stream for the last couple of years, so for stuff. But she is no longer technically here. Although, as we found out on Friday, this past Friday, Scout actually lives a third of a mile away from us, which is half a kilometer for the rest of the world. They did not move very far. Scout is within walking distance of where we live. If she really wanted to do it, she could walk here. And so, anyway, yes, we know what street she lives on, sadly. Now the question is, how long is it going to take for Mrs. Gimpy to go visit? I'm sure the owners would appreciate that a lot. What's this thing here? Why won't it let us go over?
Oh, exactly what I was looking for. Can we take more of it with
Oh,
us?
there's none to buy. Got a big fat zero over there. That's why I couldn't buy it. Tobacco. Got plenty of tobacco. Got plenty of coffee. Got too much cacao. Definitely need all the grog they can sell us, because we go through grog really quickly. She spent less time worrying about bosses and more time keeping up with current events. Who? Veronica? That's Veronica's job. Replace Vern with Bob? But we don't know where Bob is currently, Jeff. Oh, Scout is not a big cat. Scout was not a top tier predator. She may have been a tier 3 or a tier 4 predator, but she was definitely not a top tier. She thought she was tough shit until a big dog went up against her, and then it's like, oh, where'd she go? She did bring Mrs. Gimpy a couple of gifts over the years. She brought her, let's see, at least one bird, a sparrow, a little sparrow one time, and she brought her a little mouse, I think last year sometime. Let's see. I don't know where Bob is, Jeff. Spices. We have spices. Jewelry? I guess we got jewelry.
Captain, the kets are full and so are we.
Okay, so we are provided for. Bob. It confuses him because he's Veronica's pet wolf from Galarian. It's kind of... Oh, that's actually not true anymore either. That was our previous run in Pathfinder, where Bob was a wolf. Kind of update Bob too. All these things I gotta keep track of. I don't even know where Bob is anymore now. Because he's not in Galarian. So where is Bob gonna be? I don't know. I don't know where he is. Okay. We're heading down... Where? English. Oh, we're supposed to be beating up on the English.
Something's missing.
No, it's not.
Something that accounts for equilibrium in the hold.
How you guys doing?
Keep your eyes open.
Bark. Trader's fleet. Flight. So, sloops, brigs, and a flight. So, we're going to try to go get these traders for cargo stuff. Everybody else can be sunk for all I care. Although we could capture them and then go sell them. Okay, start the battle.
Aye, show what you're worth.
Yeah, where are they? So they're over there. Okay, just go. Oh, you got carronades. This is gonna go well for them.
I hope it's worth it.
Me too. We need more carronades in this fleet. So moving slow, let them come to us, because they have a tendency to overextend.
Men, have all of you placed your bets? The fun can begin.
Bet you can't shoot both of them, that'd be fun. Can shoot that one straight out though. Mr. Herp, welcome back. Game has a mechanic to run ships aground. It does, well, it does, not so much run them aground as in if you see the little skulls, sometimes when it's next to land, that means you will collide with the land. Not really run aground though. You're a veteran enough to know Sid Meier's Pirates. Yes. Yes. How do you rate this compared to that? It's really not the same. Well, knowing it's a very different game, especially in the combat. Yeah, it's... Yeah, Sid Meier's is pretty different. And all it's fairly different. So, but how's it rate against it? It's a pirate game in the same place, same time period. I'm enjoying it. I mean, in all honesty, I'm enjoying the game. So, but again, it's comparing the two of them together isn't fair to either one, because Sid Meier's is got other stuff to do. Sid Meier's is more. I mean, it's an older game, obviously, but it's different focus. It is. I think it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Do you even have wind direction? We do have wind direction. Lower left-hand corner there, right there. Little arrow, and it does affect how far ships move. Can't see it right now because we moved. But anyway, I'm gonna shoot that guy. So his armor, his right side, or sorry, starboard side armor is almost gone. Keep in mind, I haven't played Sid Meier's Pirates in I don't know how long. When did it originally come out? Back in the 90s? So I haven't played that game probably in 15, 20 years. So I can't make... I'm trying to remember all the comparisons you can make. But it's been a long time since I played it. Oh, you're welcome, Fortress. So the wind here, see these things? This is affecting... Because the wind's coming from our left side. So it's affecting how far we can move. And the little skull here, this means a collision risk against our own ship. And if we're up here, if you're heading closer, we probably have skulls up here too. So we could probably sink that one, or hurt it really bad, but I wish we'd get a little closer. Oh, there we go. That's front side armor. This is their port side armor. Let's do that. So, little ship. You're the one we're going to be shooting because that's the one we get the best shot of sinking with one shot. See? Little ships die. You bottleneck them all sides and only leave them with a viable option to run ashore. You might be able to force them aground. No. You can't run, they don't run aground. They will just take damage from hitting the ground. And even then, there's no real way to bottleneck them in this case. Because you'd have to somehow get them to go through here and stop there at the same time. Which is really hard to predict. Because you can actually see how far they can move. Just put the cursor over their ship and it tells you how far they're actually going to be able to move their next turn. So, you can't really stop them from moving. It's pretty hard. Hey, side pipes, welcome back. To go there and probably sink that one. I can shoot this one too. Oh, that's right, we have cannons on the bow, short range. Well, they're long range guns, but that would work there. I should probably switch those out for a shorter range gun so they can do that kind of stuff. Something to think about. Anyway. So right now the plan is to sink a couple of ships and then capture the rest. And 250 damage potential at this range because it's going to hit, what is that? Port side cannons? Port side cannons right there. Might be some friendly fire.
A disgrace!
Or not.
That still could have been sold!
Yes, it could have been sold, but we got to get rid of these guys first. Oh, we get another shot if we want. We can shoot this guy with our front cannons. Sure, why not? No hits because it's too short range for the cannons. Oh, I just noticed. We got a PS problem, don't we? Sorry, FPS problem. That helps, yeah. For some reason, this combat mode doesn't like the dog cam. We'll have to turn it off while we're fighting. Okay, so you see, so if you end your turn here, you have a collision with the ground. Being able to focus or funnel them along here would be really tough. Back around this way. It's an opponent, so shoot him. Didn't sink him. Got through his armor though. And then you. What's his crew at? 120. 107. He'd come back around and probably sink that one. Let's try.
I'm just saying they would have done better to give up.
Okay, so they are down to 3 ships. We can start the boarding process. Okay, so who's their biggest one? I'm gonna go with him. I wish it would tell you what kind of ship it was here in combat. I know it tells you before, but so if we 53% chance to board, but we're going to use Gimpy's little special ability here that gives him a 50% bonus to board. So we just have to go up here and look, 100%.
The boat's ours.
Okay, so grappling hooks are tightly lashed, the planks laid out. You can already smell the booty. 90% chance of success here. Oh god, look at the failure though. Failure. I don't understand why the failure is so bad. 60%. That's even horrible still too. Bribe them with gold to switch sides. Let's do that. 60% chance of success. So, did it. So, occupied that ship in 1 turn, so that works. That's the way we want it to go. Okay, your turn. Can you board this guy? Oh, he's got 120 crew as well. And his port side armor is pretty beat up. We can strip it completely there. Let's do that. Maybe kill some crew in the process. Killed some crew in the process and hurt the ship pretty good too, so he should be a good target for boarding. Can you board this guy now? 65% chance to board. Get it done.
All right, if it has to be.
We'll show them how it's done right.
Okay, Gimpy. Oh. Too bad we can't hit his left side. I could go after his right side, but I have a chance. I have a feeling we would kill this ship, so we don't want to do that. So just get down here and get position for the boarding. Shoot him. Okay, so both ships are joined in the fatal boarding dance. Time for fame, loot, and bloodshed. 90% chance of success here. Not so hasty. Wait until they make a mistake. Go. Continue there. So, your job is supposed to be 48% chance to board. Oops. Although, his right side is really opened up. What's that? That's his left. That's his left side. So, duh. There we go. So what we're going to do here is this. Come this way. Oh, look, he's going to be able to put broadsides into both of them. But we're going to use the grape shot for that. So this is used to get their crew a little bit lower. So 25 crew killed there. And then shoot these guys too with the grape shot. 15 crew killed there. So that'll help with the boarding operations. And Gimpy. %, chance to board.
The boat's ours.
There we go. So, 90% chance to take the ship. Sorry. I thought it was all filled up, but I guess not. So, 90%. Oh, this was the other ship. Never mind. That would be a better chance. Getting there. Almost there. This one. Grappling hooks are tightly fat lashed. Fingers crossed, 90% chance to fail. Told you 90% chance to fail. That's horrible. So, Gimpy needs help over here. So, board him. And it failed. It shouldn't matter what the flagship is, though. I mean, we have the advantage. Okay, y'all. So 90% chance of success. And the finiteness of being lies, the key to treasure.
So predictable.
Sounds like a cough. Okay, so that ship's been taken. 70% chance of success, that's going to go horribly wrong. That's going to go horribly wrong. So no matter what we do, if this fails, we lose our ship to boarders. Okay, we're successful at least, so not over yet. Crew, 63 to their 50, although our morale is crap at 21%.
Eyes, frontmen! We have to see what we're shooting at!
Yes, we do. Okay, so this is the one we want to help. Chance to board still only 38%. Although... Oh, yeah, we don't have to move, right? Don't move and we'll be able to shoot him and take out some of his crew. Don't move. This. Grape shot. Right there.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Okay, kill 25 of his crew. Okay. Says aboard the ship and is disabled until the end of battle after a victory. Okay. So, he just needs to move back around this way. More grog could fix that. We bought them a ton of grog. Look. Grape shot. This won't hurt. 25 crew. So he's got no crew left on that ship. Capable of, well... He's got 17 crew technically left. But none left for the boarding operation, I think. Yeah, so he's at 0 crew available for fighting. Always keep in mind, whoever loses here loses the rum as well. Once I've fought relentlessly, you can blah, blah, blah. 85% chance to
Another ship for the
win.
And all that, just a day's work.
Okay, take the ships. We'll take all 3 of them, and we will take them back to a port and sell them.
Very nice. A few boards, nails, and new paint, and then we can sell the thing for a fortune.
Yep. Okay, so we got some wood, which we need for upgrading our bases, sugar, men like that stuff, tobacco pipe to like those too, tobacco. So not a lot. Expect for these guys to have a little bit more than they do. And after a few minutes below deck, Walsh approaches you again with bounty, bloody knuckles, and a few sacks of gold. The English captain claims that all deserters get taken to Georgetown. I believe him. What should we do with the guy? Captains go down with their ships. Captain, Georgetown is one of the best guarded prisons in the Caribbean. Don't you think we should distract the Englishmen before we just blindly cruise into a harbor full of warships? I mean, he's not going anywhere. Sounds good. We aren't prepared for such a strong force.
Did they pay as much as they promised?
Is that a mission? Oh, that was Seamus wanted us to beat up on the English, so we finally did that for him. So he likes us a little bit better. Might as well sell them while we're here, Baracoa. So this is a Dutch harbor, city, whatever. So the brig will be selling you. Sell the frame, sell the hull. He's got no guns. It says he has guns. How come we can't sell that? Oh. Should have walked the plank. He did walk the plank, I think. That's why we left him there. Oh, we picked up one of these guys, didn't we? There we go. So, we like these guys because they're merchant ships and they carry a little bit more stuff. And once we've identified them correctly, we give them a red stripe so they know they're ours and we don't sell them. Oh. Well, did I not mark one of these? Okay, repair all the ships. Okay. Okay, go to the tavern. Let's see if anybody wants to join us. Oh look, 10 want to join us.
We'll get them to give up that accent yet.
Can you buy a ship?
Besides that, they're fairly fit recruits, I'd say.
I have not found a way to buy a ship yet. The only way I've been able to get them is by capturing them. Escorting, I don't want to escort. I've got other things to do besides escort. Okay, off we go. Oh, actually, do we have to beat up on the English anymore? Oh, we have 3 of those. Sail the Mosquito and go to the local governor. That's Spain. Oh, we've done that one too. Gotta go to Tampa. I've completed these missions of bounty. Oh, Buccaneers. You need to do 3 more French convoys. 5 more, actually. Okay. So English were good. We are headed down around the point here, aren't we? Except Alexander Fontaine. He's around here somewhere. And I wish our crew sang shanties too, like, because when you get close to other ships and stuff, you can hear the crew singing, but for some reason our crew doesn't do that. And this is our target. Hey, how's it going? So, a bark, a flute, 2 barks, 3 barks, and a sloop. So this will be pretty easy.
We'll show them how it's done.
The trick here is to Let's not sink them before we can board them. And there they are along the coastline. Oh, they have to turn around, so that's going to slow everything down. You guys were headed the wrong way. Do you know that? Oh, look. Let's see, where's he? He's in the middle. So we'll have him shoot that one. Charging.
A disgrace! That still could have been sold!
It's too small. See, killing off the little guys at least will make boarding the other ones a little bit easier, because they won't be able to shoot us as much. Hey, he didn't die. Actually, we can shoot him. And take out his crew. With the grape shot, so we don't have to worry about blowing up the ship. So you... Oops. Cannons.
I do not think oops means what
Grape
you think
shot.
it means.
This won't hurt. Close your eyes. Oh, he still has armor up. I'm shooting at the wrong one, because I am smart. SMRT smart. I shot the wrong ship. You're the one we're supposed to be shooting, but we can't shoot him because, again, I was looking at the wrong one. How did I do that? Why did I do that? Fine, now we know. And missed. Apparently we can't hit anything. I am the smartest pirate. Okay, he wants to do some boarding. %. None. 62. We'll take this one.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Of course it failed. 62% chance to fail. 62. That's the only one.
Don't you dare let those vultures below deck.
Full speed ahead!
Okay, that worked. 55, 61, 40. Could use his ability to get that boosted up. And go after you.
The boat's ours!
Okay, so 80%. So Boom is all that announces this approaching cannonball. Stuff, stuff, stuff. 80% chance to succeed with lip. Oh, wow. Yeah. So, success. Sort of. And Gimpy with this one. Should be a 90% chance to take this one in one turn. Fingers crossed. Go. So one down. And then your turn. 48% chance to board. Can help with this one. 29% chance to board. So try to get this one.
Full speed ahead!
Failed. Okay, Gimpy. Get to go again. 74. 66. So help out with this one. And I'll go for the higher chance.
The boat's ours!
Go. Okay, 88% chance of success. The crew's tension still lingers in the air as wood starts crashing into wood. Secure the planks and keep pushing forward. Success. And Gimpy, 90% chance to succeed on this stuff, so boom, block. So 90%ers chances are more on our side today so far, which is good. Okay, you 48% chance to board. Sure. 48% chance to board them. And of course it failed. Stop shooting our stuff. I think each had a friendly fire there. Okay, so the battle, the decks shift more and more towards the stern. There must be a plan behind this. Don't let yourselves get cornered. 90% chance of success.
So predictable.
Oh, we won. Okay, so another ship was captured. And then 90% chance on this one.
Back into action! I just made myself comfortable.
Okay. Boarded, boarded, boarded. That's an opponent. Oh look, we can shoot him. Hey Cody, welcome back. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Okay, shoot this one in the butt. Ish. No, it's actually the side.
It was a shot, Tub, anyway. We shouldn't mourn it.
I was done capturing ships.
Ha ha! We blew those landlubbers out of their boots!
And we'll take those. Oh, we're full? How are we full that fast? So a bark, flute, bark. I don't know. I guess we're full. So, 9 extras. That would be 9. So bark, bark, flute. Okay.
A very unprofitable decision.
Bite me. No, they didn't have a whole lot of cargo, did they? Or as many merchant ships as they had. And we want to go back around there. Don't we? Or do you want to keep going this direction, actually? Because Santiago, this is where we're going.
I think the men truly need this shore leave.
They do. What do you want to sell? What do you want to sell? Anything that's not a trader's fleet or one of our ships for the captain. So, yeah. Okay, so the spark. Sell it. Sell this frame. Sell this hull. No guns to sell. So basically what you want to do is you want to strip a ship down, sell the stuff, then you sell the ship, get more money. That's his. And sell this one. It's not a merchant one. It's close, but not quite. That stuff. 35 grand. 47 for the ship itself. Up over $1 million now. Okay. Maintenance. Repair all ships for 100. Good. Okay, then go visit tavern, see if there's any crew to hire.
We'll get them to give up that accent yet. But besides that, they're fairly fit recruits, I'd say.
Take her to Port Royal. Sure. Shady offer. Kidnapping. We don't do kidnappings. And this. Okay, so we're stocking up on wood for our base upgrades. Am I still doing the campaign? I am. Sort of. Yes, I'm still working the campaign slowly but surely. Not really focused on it, but just basically just playing the game. Oh, hemp. We don't need you. Tobacco pipes. Seems like a lot. Oh, no more salted meat. Buy all that. Man, we need more tobacco, don't we? Coffee. So much coffee. Cow, that's okay. Grog. 60 is not too bad. Round shot. I think we need that for upgrades too. Tools? I don't think we've done that. Spices, that's fine. Gunpowder, sell that. Okay, all set.
Honestly, earned gold looks different.
It does. Okay, so we have a lot of space for cargo. So articles of capture, still got to win a lot of. We got to win 29 battles. Well, how is our crew doing here? Okay, so this is a crew morale. We're picking up 49.9 points per day because all the stuff that we're providing for them. Although it's still dropping by another 10 for plus 39, so we're doing okay. And this is how much over on the right hand side, how much stuff we're going through. You can't see all of it, but the top 3 items are eating up 8 per day, which is grain, salted meat, and grog. Everything else is 4 per day, and that's because we have so many ships and so much crew. Okay, we're good. Okay, so where do we want to go next? Go back to Crooked Island to talk to somebody for mission turn in. Campaign stuff, the informant. Now we still need to
Hey, bag of water.
Stuff.
It is time to take a break.
Well, that was quick.
Go stretch your legs.
That was a quick 2 hours. Anyway.
Your next break is in 2 hours.
So, good place to stop. We will save game. And I'm going to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. Having said that, thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the dog video.